What's good, everybody? Look at my hair. I'm screwed up. Rough. I probably been looking long time. I'm rough, beyond rough. But that's out the equation. Man, oh man. Right now is the time everybody needs to be getting their spiritual life right. Everybody needs to quit focusing on these earthly things on this earth and start getting their inner selves, their spirit, and their life right. Because right now we in a time period where everything is getting put against us. The people you're around are starting to switch and change and be people that they never were. But now we are dealing with it. People are changing. People are entering your life that shouldn't be even be in your life, and you trying to get them to go, but they ain't leaving. There go another string. Look like I'm about to start dreads, But man, and if you don't watch it, you will be easily dragged down. It's time to start getting ourselves together, y'all. Because right now, the Satan and all his enemies and all his army, my enemies, is working to keep us down and keep dragging us down, and they just keep bringing more stuff. But you already know we got a God that's bigger and greater and created everything on this earth. So if you don't watch out, the enemy will easily take you down and easily drag you down. And that's what y'all need to watch for, because it's really ugly right now in this point in time we live in. Right now, I think I need to be single. I want to be single. I tried the family thing, but the lady I'm with just not gonna cut it. She's not what I need at this point in time at the end. And that's just the honest to God truth. Oh shoot. She's not what I need. She's not what I'm needing. She's preventing my growth. She's stopping my growth, and she's hindering my growth. But I'm hindering myself because I'm dealing with it, and I'm allowing myself to deal with it. And I should not be. So y'all take care of yourself. Start picking yourself up. It's going to be so easy right now at this point in time to get distracted, to get caught up in other bullcrap. Something going on every day. Something big, something crazy. But it's to keep you distracted from the bigger picture of life. Y'all need to understand that we ain't going to be on this earth forever. We're not going to be on this earth forever. After you die, you are going into a spiritual new life. This is the little bit of time we have while we're here on this earth. It may seem like forever, but this a little bit right here is where we live in our life, versus this eternal. This little bit, that little bit is through our timeline that we have here on life. So I need y'all to start focusing. Number one, if you read the Bible, who cares about what your religion, this religion is? Forget about religion. Let's start getting right spiritually. Getting in tune with God, connecting with God, talking to God. Getting the strong spiritually as you can. It's not the time to say who's right or wrong. It's time to start focusing on getting right with God, getting yourself right, making sure you good, and be around the people that's not dragging you down. Be around the people that y'all all picking each other up, keeping each other sharp. If you alone, you alone. But if you're around people, them people you're around need to make sure that they need to tell you when you slack and when you falling off. If you're going to be around a group, make sure you run that group that was destined for you, not the group that just been there, who's not trying to grow, who's not waking up to life, still caught up in this earthly realm. You can't do that. It's time to grow. It's time to be better. It's time to live in the way that you're supposed to be living. I ain't been living the way I'm supposed to be living. Part of it is my fault because I've been allowing it. But things need to change. It's time to change. Because time is ticking. And we don't have a bunch of time. It could be 5 years from now before anything happens seriously. But time is ticking. Time is ticking. So it's time to get right, live right, be right spiritually, number one. Then mentally, emotionally, then physically. But all these things are important, because if you're not right spiritually, when the time comes, you ain't going. Or whatever happened. Spiritually is number one. Because if you ain't strong spiritually, how you going to beat your enemy? Your enemy's in a spiritual realm. And if you ain't good in the spiritual realm, how you gonna beat them? You got a Holy Spirit that lives in you. God lives within us. The Holy Spirit lives within us. God is in us. God is in us. But you have to allow and ask God to come into you. And when he's in you, allow him to live through you. Deny you who you are. Deny yourself. Deny what Jerry or whatever your name is. Deny you and allow him to live within you and allow him to guide you and take your steps. And he will fill you up with everything you should be doing. Don't think it's going to be on your time. Don't think it's going to be easy. Because when you pray, whenever you're doing your spiritual stuff, just know that the enemy is constantly listening and constantly just peeping in on what you're talking about. What you to say you trying to change that first day, that next day it's going to come at you. And it's going to come at you harder, and it's going to come at you stronger. And it's going to be harder to resist. But it's up to you to not do it, to be better, deny it, and turn away from it. Up to you, nobody else. So yeah, I'm gone.